Neil Sean leaked Meg's private texts, insisted on new title to attend the coronation, but Charles ignored. Recently, Neil Sean made a shocking revelation about Meghan Markle's new moves before the coronation of King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla, which will take place in May. According to Neil, Meghan Markle wants the princess title. She also wants the people who visit her home to call the kids Prince and Princess, so that they'll be familiar with hearing the titles with their kids' names, especially when they're in the UK. This is ridiculous. She really wants those kids to be bullied. He said, "I hope Charles is planning on removing all the titles from the Harkles, including Harry's Prince title. It's the only way to stop them from abusing them. Also, I hope Charles only invites them for private visits. No trooping of the colour or public events for Meghan Markle to use for self-promotion." Meghan probably doesn't look scared and is extremely brazen as she tries to find ways to do everything to ruin the royals' reputation. According to a royal official, Meghan specifically requested that Archie's birthday be celebrated during the coronation, so that her son wouldn't feel misplaced on a grandfather's special day. In other news, Nigel Farage has demanded Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are ruled out of appearing on the Buckingham Palace balcony during Charles's coronation, as they're no longer working royals. The ex-UKIP leader joined calls for the couple to be respectful of the historic moment, though Mr Farage accepts it will be a difficult decision for Charles to snub his youngest son. Speaking on Fox Business Network on Thursday, Farage said, "That balcony is for working royals only. Remember that picture of our beloved late Queen with Winston Churchill on VE Day." Mr Farage was referring to Harry and Meghan's landmark decision in 2020 to quit their frontline duties as senior members of the Windsor household and move across the Atlantic to start a new life. The debate around Harry and Meghan was inflamed after the Duke of Sussex released his bombshell memoir Spare in January. It became the world's fastest-selling non-fiction book and included a series of stunning revelations, such as Harry and his older brother Prince William becoming embroiled in a physical altercation and Queen Consort Camilla snubbing the younger sibling. Nigel Farage also discussed whether or not Charles was paralysed with fear over not inviting Harry, a claim originally made by royal author Tom Bower. Mr Farage said, "Tom Bower is the country's leading biographer. He's a great psychologist. And yes, Charles is paralysed by fear. You see, on the one hand, the king can't uninvite his own son to his coronation. That would go against every paternal instinct he has." He added, "But on the other hand, if he invites them, and we understand that he has invited Harry and Meghan, the fear is that they try to cause a scene and cause a show, and spoil what's going to be a global spectacle, and probably watched by a couple of billion people. So the poor old king feels that he can't do right for wrong. I'm pretty certain Harry and Meghan will come along, and all we can do is cross our fingers and hope that they behave themselves." Buckingham Palace has so far remained silent on who exactly will appear on the balcony, alongside the king, though the likes of his wife Queen Consort Camilla and son and heir Prince William are definitely expected to. The coronation is a symbolic religious ceremony which sees the sovereign crowned monarch, and sees the famous moment when the crown is first placed on his head.